Hello again, YouTubers. This is your host, Black Samurai 7. I was going to let you know this is going to be my very first video that I'm going to be talking about a different topic. This is going to be on music. And I was reading an article earlier today, and this is regarding the songwriter known as Bruno Mars. And I read through an article, and it seemed as though people decided to file a copyright lawsuit against this well-known song known as Uptown Funk. And people are saying that a lot of bits and pieces of his song are strikingly similar to a 1983 song from Young Girls, was by an electro funk band named Collage. And I just want to say a few thoughts about that. It seems to, well, I'm just hoping that I understand it's an article, so I hope that that more information and evidence and all that other stuff will be released regarding this case. And if it's true, I'm saying if it's true, I'm not saying it's true. If this is true, it seems to me that they just didn't want to take the time. They just didn't want to take the time to look into their own minds, and just think about stuff in their own mind, using their own thoughts and words as they were writing that song. They should have, if it's true, they should have done that. They should have done that, and something like this wouldn't happen to them. Especially, I'm saying this for Bruno Mars, especially if you had just took the time to look in your head, and think about words, using your own words to write your song, then something like this may have not happened. But again, I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's true. So please listen to what I'm saying in this video. I'm not saying it's true. And if it is true, Bruno Mars should have thought about that. You should have been thinking a whole lot more before you released your song. Because when it comes to writing, especially writing, you need to be careful on what you're writing, even in music. Because you need to make sure that probably some publishers, they say probably about 75 to 80% of it has to be your own work. It's got to be your own stuff. If a whole lot of it is your own, then you ain't gonna have no problems. But if it's some of it is based on someone else's work, then there's a problem. But I'm not saying there's no problem with like making fan versions of someone else's stuff. There's nothing wrong with doing that stuff. Making fan versions of someone else's work, it's not a problem. But making money off of it is a problem. And I hope you understand that, Bruno Mars. I really hope you do. And yeah, and Uptown Funk, I actually like that song. I like that song a lot. It's a really good song. It got some nice beats and some nice music. It's a really good song to listen to. And I don't really listen that much secular music. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But sometimes it's just to kill some time. I'll listen to Bruno Mars whenever it comes on the radio. So that's how I am. And again, I'm not saying this is true. I'm not saying it's true. So I hope more information will be released on this case. And Bruno Mars, if this is not true, you may continue doing your work and releasing your music and all that other stuff. And if this is true, then that's your fault. You brought this on yourself. So that's all I gotta say about this. Feel free to like, comment, and favorite my video, and feel free to subscribe to my channel. See you guys later.